1966, we have the movie Sweet Charity. And it was a book written by Neil Simon. The music is by Cy Coleman. And it's a story about a girl named Charity Hope Valentine. And she's a taxi dancer, which I had never heard of before. But basically, she worked in a dance hall and she danced. And that's as confusing as that gets. In 1969, it was made a movie, and the singer Shirley Bassey made this her signature song. She sang it many, many times at many different places. One of the standout times she sang it was for Prince Philip for his 80th birthday.
Okay, so we're going to have those tall, handsome fellas perform this time. And it's going to be kind of a story within a story. And I just want to caution you guys not to laugh too hard, okay?
Hello, sailor. My name is Saucy Sal. Know what I mean, ducky? Bonjour, monsieur. Vous êtes un très beau garçon. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? J'ai garanti beaucoup de plaisir. Oui. Hey there, big boy. Gee, but you're nice looking. Why don't you come up and see me sometime? Beautiful music. The minute you walked in the joint, I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender. Good looking, so refined. So wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? So let me get I don't pop my corn for every guy. Hey, big spender. Spend a little time with me. I could show you a good time. Let me show you a good time. You want in the joint. I could see you were a man of distinction, a real big spender. Good looking, so refined. Wouldn't you like to know what's going on in my mind? I don't pop my cork for
Now I bet you all want to come to choir after this. Okay. All right then. Hard to follow up on that one, isn't it? Sound of Music. Thank you. There she is. Sound of Music. Oh, many, many wonderful songs in the Sound of Music. It was all the songs written by Rodgers and Hammerstein. It was released in 1959. Trudy Rittman actually helped as a song arranger with Doh Re Mi. And the one note that I found comical about the writing of the song, La, a note to follow So, somebody joked that Hammerstein put that down as a filler because he intended to come back to it and think about what would be a better thing to do. But he couldn't come up with anything better, so it just stayed. And you know what they say, usually the first thing is the best thing, right? So we have La, the word to follow So. So we're going to sing Do Re Mi, and I hope that you will sing with. Yes, 2 times. You're going to sing it through 2 times. Hopefully you'll get the right ending. Okay, are we at the last song already? Oh, that is that. So, Camelot. Well, before I like us all to thank Irene Chudyk for this great idea. Your family just loved, the first time I think you did it, your family actually came here from Michigan to be with you. And
all your
girls
came.
But they are, we do send our appreciation for the banners because it helps. And then of course these are not ants. I was sitting next to somebody, I won't say who, and she didn't have glasses on. She goes, why do we have ants on the table? Not ants. 16 minutes. But if you notice, so many wonderful little things that just kind of make us celebrate and remember how fun it is to be together and to do fun things. So thank you, Irene. And she already got an idea for next year. I got a really interesting, I hope you don't mind, when I do the sing-alongs, which I usually do once a month, I do try to find a little something about the songs that we sing, just because I think it's interesting as a history teacher. So Camelot was a script by Alan J. Lerner and Frederick Lowe, who had a lot of success with My Fair Lady. So they're writers, musicians, and it's based, the story is based on the legend of King Arthur. And Mr. Lowe was not excited about this one. In fact, he didn't really care to do it. He was kind of dragging his feet. He had very little interest in the project, and he said, if it goes badly, this is going to be my last score. So he was kind of down. And then his wife left him, and then he developed bleeding ulcers. So he really did have health issues in writing Camelot. And as most musicals or movies that we attend, they're kind of like 2 hours, 4.5 hours. Yes, it got to be quite the marathon when it was first on Broadway. Well, it wasn't on Broadway, it was in Toronto, I think. It was anyway, it was 4.5 hours, so obviously it needed some editing. And there was one other person, a Moss Hart, who was helping them edit and write the script, and he left the production with a heart condition, and he died the year after it came out. So we've got 2 ill people working on poor Camelot. But it did come out in 1960 as a Broadway, and it performed 873 times. The signature song for one of the main characters was "If Ever I Would Leave You," and that main character was Robert Goulet. Everybody remember Robert Goulet? He was so dreamy. So dreamy. And this, Camelot was his first Broadway role. That's pretty cool, huh? Now, the other interesting tidbit I found about is that JFK, as in John F. Kennedy, he was a classmate of Lerner. And when they made the first Broadway production, I was going to say release, and that was right, production, is they also made a cast album of all the songs in it, and so it was given to JFK, and he loved it so much, it was often he'd play that before he went to bed at night, and his favorite part of the one song was "Don't Let It Be Forgot that once there was a spot for one brief shining moment that was known as Camelot." And that became the key word for the Kennedy administration. That's where we talk about Camelot. So him and Lerner were buddies and friends, and he enjoyed this music, and we are going to sing Camelot for you with a little twist.
We wonder what that's going to be, right? You have to join the choir to find out. I think you'll get it.
But we live in a congenial spot here, right here in Riverwind. And I had a cousin that came to visit me one time, and she said, "Irene, have you ever read the book called The Blue Book?" And I says, "No." And she says, "It's a book that polls were taken all over the world on the best place to live. And they rated it by crime, friendliness, helpfulness, courtesy, get-togethers, social activity." And I said, "I live in a blue zone."